Hey guys, it's Janie. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. Today's been a crafty day. Okay, welcome back you guys. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So I am having a pretty crafty day. I've been making all kinds of stuff and printing stuff and all of that. So I wanted to do a couple of tags for the nautical journal. So I was going through some hymnal pages and I found Master, the Tempest is Raging. We have an anchor and my anchor holds. Now I'm thinking that these are well suited for this journal since, you know, we've got anchor, the tempest is raging, might be okay. But I want to use these as like the sentiments, and I'm just trying to figure out which one of these. I'm going to do 2 tags. And I wasn't thrilled about 2 of these with my anchor holds. This one I could cut the master and put it above this part, so that we wouldn't have 2 of the anchors, if that makes sense. So between the anchors, I would probably choose my anchor holds. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll do these 2. What we're going to do is cut these off, and we're going to trim around this. Okay, so we're going to put this one aside. They're going to be on here because we're going to make 2. This is just some ivory cardstock. We're going to do 2 of these. And of course they're going to be cut down. But we're going to attach them first because I want this to have cardstock behind it because of the way I want to use it. So let's trim down the edges first. I just picked up this little convenient page trimmer when we went to Fort Worth yesterday, because I seem to cut straighter using this, because I can lift this. My other cutter, I cannot lift it, and so if I'm struggling with like a small piece of paper, then it ends up being crooked. We're not going to cut that off. We are going to cut down here. So this one just gives me a little bit more control, and it's a little straighter. It doesn't have to be perfect since we're not going to use this whole part. But we're just going to cut it down right now so I have a start. So I've been in the craft room for quite a while, just getting journal cards in, and I wanted to make these tags because I didn't make any tags yet. You know what, I'm going to cut right up to the words because we're not going to keep all of this anyway because it's a tag. They're tags and we don't need them to be it'll be less to cut when we are ready for that part. Okay. So now we're going to glue these, and we're going to glue them both on here. I'll be right back. Okay. It would have been nice if I could have kept both of them just for both tags, but that's a really skinny tag, and I don't like my tags that skinny. So now we are going to trim these down to tag size. But first, I need to cut these titles off because we want to keep those. And we will cut those out in a minute. And now we need to decide how big our tag is going to be. Let's go here first. And we'll go here. Okay. Let's do 3-inch tag, I think. I think a 3-inch tag is good, right? Let's go 3.5. I know that's a big tag, but I really want it. Okay, let's go 3.5. Okay, there's those. All right, so I don't think I need this anymore. I'm going to keep them this height, I think. Yeah, these can stay this height. All right, I'm not going to do the tag shape yet. We're going to... Okay, so I printed these off again. And I want... Oh, I'm going to tear it though. And I want these to be on there, but we're going to... Well, I got that one, and I got this one. But I kind of think I like just these two. So I'm going to try to find my tear ruler here. Oh, okay. So we're going to tear off this edge. I don't know how straight that is. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay. So we're going to go on a halfway. Okay, and we're going to trace a line here, just something I can easily erase. And this is where our glue is going to go. So we're going to, oh, you know what? We're not going to glue yet. We are going to ink, and I'm going to use a vintage photo. So we're going to ink this edge. I didn't have to go all the way up or down because... Okay, so let's glue this now. So we're going to glue within the lines that we drew. Oh, and I don't really have to worry about erasing. Oh, my glue's not coming out very good. Probably need to clean it. Okay, let's see where we are here. Okay, this is how we are. We're going to stick this back on there, like so. don't have so now we're going to trim this, if I can find where my scissors are. I don't, oh, there they are. I've got an embarrassing mess on my table. And we're just going to cut along the tag. Okay, there's that one. Now, this one, let's see, I think I want this part on there. Okay, so let's go, let's see where we're going right here. Okay. I hope everyone is having a good day. I am not sure when you will see this, but I am recording this on Thursday. Okay, let's do the same thing. Do we want to? Yeah, that's fine. We're doing a halfway again. Yes, because it's easy. Okay. Let's put our glue on again. I gotta clean that off. There's. Well, that's a little bit better. It seems, this is a new bottle, it seems kind of thick for being new. But that could be my imagination. Alright, let's put this on. Oh, I just pushed all that glue out. Just pushed it right over. Very excited for our vacation, which is coming up next weekend. So just a little over a week, my daughter and I have been super excited. I think more excited than the boys are. Roran's super excited. He likes to take big bye-byes. He calls them big bye-byes. And he likes the water. My oldest grandson, Avery's brother, was sad when we went in the summertime. He was sad he missed the beach because we all got together because they were in Ohio at the same time visiting his family. And we were there visiting my sisters, and so we chose a day and got together and went to Put-in-Bay. And he was sad he missed the lake and the beach there. Well, now he's going to have the ocean, and that will be nice for him. He won't miss it this time. Okay, there's those. You know what I should have done? I should have reversed the sides, huh? That would have been really cool. But it's okay. It is okay. So now we're going to get these. And we're going to cut as close as I can get to the words and keep it straight. Let's cut that right there. We're going to go about right there. And we're going to cut the names out of that corner. Okay, which one? That's this one. And now we're going to go here. And this is not straight right here. But that's just me. I don't cut straight. No matter what I'm doing, I don't cut straight. Okay, there's that one. This one, I don't know if I'm going to need to. I kind of just like it like that. I think that's okay. Okay, but before we attach these things, I am going to do my tag shape. And we'll ink. Okay, now we'll use this to cut that. Okay, there's my tag shapes. Now, what I wanted to do with this is I'm going to use this because these are going in corner pockets. They're going to go in these corner tucks. So I think it will be okay to use that on them. So we're going to need a pretty long one for this. So let's go ahead and cut right there. And I want that to go in between. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's cut right along this. Okay. Oh, it's this one. So it would look like that, but I don't think I need these stragglers here. So we're going to cut those off. Okay, we're going to ink this. And we're not going blue, we're going to go with Vintage Photo. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I apologize in advance if it's too long, and I am so sorry. I try to watch videos in their entirety because I feel guilty if I don't. Okay, let's go ahead and ink around this as well. Beautiful images, huh? That's Fantasy A Digitals. really think they're pretty. I thought using the cream cardstock would be nice for a change. I don't always use it when I'm crafting. I really don't use it when I'm printing because it just gives your prints a just weird, you know, color. Oh, you know what? I went around these bottoms too. My husband had to went to Justin Boots because he needed some new jeans. He's trying to tell me he wants the jeans for working in the yard, and I'm like, if you're buying brand new jeans and you're going to pay these prices, the ones you have at home are the ones you work in. These are going to be your jeans to wear when you go out and do stuff, not yard work. He finally understood what I was saying. He had to go take one of the pairs back that one of the more expensive pairs that he had picked up because one of them was the wrong size. So he had to go and do that today. I've got the wrong one. And I was like, okay, you have fun. I'm trying to get him to, you know, wear some different style jeans. It's always the same style every time he buys the same. He loves Wranglers, and that's what Justin Boots carries. And so that is what he's constantly wearing. So I picked out some that had little differences on the pockets or a different wash on them or something. But he listened and he actually got them. I need Miss Piggy. Okay. And now, since it's on cardstock, it will stick on here a lot easier. Yeah, I like how it looks. We got this is a little crooked there. Isn't that always the thing, though? All right, Miss Piggy, do your thing. Get this to stick down. Okay, hopefully that'll stick on there. Okay, let's get to this one. Well, first of all, we can cut all these little stray pieces off of here. We don't need those on there. Okay. Go right up against that. I actually ordered this stuff from Amazon. I didn't know for sure. I almost ordered one that would have been way too big because it was like a wall hanging. It was a wall hanging net, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not going to work. That's for hanging on the wall. It's going to be big, and it was pretty big. So I ended up with hope that's enough glue on there. Well, we don't need that. Okay, so get off there. Okay. Now that I made a mess with all of these bits. Okay, so now we just need to punch our holes for our eyelets and see, make sure we're pretty even. I did get some new eyelets. Hold on, let me find them. Now I don't know if this is going to have, oh, this is taped. Okay. They don't really have the ones that, how about white? Let's do white. I think those would be pretty on there. Okay, well, I have eyelets or washers in the other container. Let me get those. Okay. I need my pencil tool. I didn't really want to use the aqua ones, eyelets. I didn't feel like those would suit. Okay, there's that. Oh, wait, we don't need that. We need this. These ones seem to fit better. I don't need the pencil tool, I don't think. Those last ones were clearly not 3/16 when I had to use the pencil. Okay, there's that. Now we need toppers. Do I want white toppers? Or do I want, I think I want some eyelash trim. How about this one? That one's pretty. Let's go with that. See if I can find my end fuller that way. Okay. You do that, you got to make sure you get both of them. Oops, see, one end came out. I'm thinking I'm going to go opposite like this. Oh, it doesn't matter, it looks the same on both ends. Let's not pull quite as hard this time. Here we go. There's one. Oh, now I find the end. How much we got there? We might have enough right there. Excuse me. We gotta trim that end off. You guys know I love my eyelash trim. And there we go, you guys. There they are. Let's put that back over there. these and put them in the pockets just like that. There we go. What do you guys think? I love the style tag. You guys know I make them all the time. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I thank you guys for following along. But that's all I have. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.